Hello my crafty lovelies, lovely Sunday afternoon here. I thought I'd do something I haven't done for a while. I'm putting out a new kit. I haven't done any sewing in a long time because when I nearly lost my house, moved a few things around, and my presser foot for my sewing machine has gone missing, so I can't use it. Anyway, I thought I would make up a book kit. Now I haven't stitched the pages together because of not having a sewing machine, obviously, but that doesn't stop you ladies from gluing it. So I'll show you what we've got in the kit here. So I've cut out 2 pages here. They're not exact, obviously, and they've got the wadding, or 2 sets of pages I should say. So this is your 1 set of pages, and of course the same again. Now some of them aren't quite square, you know, it's just the way it rolls, but they're big enough that you can actually trim them up. Now I would actually suggest that you stack them side by side like this to make your book. That way you can put a spine on it or whatever, and as you put things in it, it's not going to matter too much. It's not going to change the size of your pages. Whereas if you put them, when you stack them inside like this, everything you add to them makes your cover shorter. So you end up having to trim the inside pages. So what I've done is you've got your 2 pages like this. This is your calico. There is some wadding in there. And then calico again, obviously, and I've got an extra page there. How did I manage that? I don't know. There we go. It's that page, isn't it? There we go. So you've got your calico on either side, so that's your base. Now what I have put in the kit, I've put this lovely cream coloured elastic lace, so it's quite stretchy. So once you put everything in your pages, I thought that would be nice to put down the spine. That's always a lovely trim, and because it stretches both ways, well, a little bit the other way, but anyway, because it stretches a bit, it'll cover any extras that you've got there, but there's enough to go twice if you want to add extra pages or anything else like that. So you've got a piece of that to go in there. Alright, now I've included some fabrics. I don't know what colour you ladies like, things like that. So I've just included a few pieces that I've had around, and I thought would look nice together. I've got this beautiful mauve. Now I've got this in a heavy satin. There's a nice big piece of heavy satin there for you, which you could probably cover 4 pages. Well, you don't have to use it, obviously, ladies, but it's there for you. And then I've got this beautiful mauve. It's got little polka dots on it. I don't know if you can see that. And it's got purple and burgundy leaves on there. A little silver polka dots. Don't know if that's showing up, but anyway. But that's also in a mauve, almost purple shade. It's slightly different, so you can see that there, but I thought that was really pretty, so I've put them in there. You've also got this piece of heavy satin with bridal applique on it. This has come from a bridal dress that was given to me to reuse, so this is off the train. So you've got 5 of these scallops, and that's all actually cut out, as you can see, which I think will be very pretty, and a piece of satin on there. You also have this piece, which is just a lightweight, it's not a real silk, but silk wannabe, satin wannabe piece of that. So you've got a bit of that in there. That's also in the white. The satin is just off white. I think they call it an Old English white or something to that effect. but it's there anyway. And then I had this beautiful piece of peach that has a shimmer, like a satin on one side, but then it looks like it's got lace over the top, which is very pretty. I thought that would be nice, so I've put a piece of that in there. Again, you don't have to use these fabrics. It's all up to your own imagination, obviously. So that is the book. And then I've included some trims for you, of course. We've got to have our trims, don't we, ladies? So let's start with this one. You can see this is a nice heavy-duty lace, almost like an applique. It looks nice around the edges. So you've got about a yard of that, maybe a little bit more. Now, remember, if you want these kits, you can look me up on Facebook on Luscious Laces. And I have a lot of other laces there as well. I also have the coloured lace kits. So you can pick them up for $13 to do your book in whatever colour you like. We've got this, which is in the cream. And it's got ribbon through it already. So it's got pink ribbon through it, threaded through. You can obviously take the ribbon out. And put another colour ribbon in there, or you can use it with the ribbon or without. So, but that's up to you. And we've got over a metre of that. So that looks very nice on the books too. And it matches up nice with the calico. I try and match things up as best as possible and allow you ladies to add your own laces and things or colour kits if you want to go that way. Or you can add what you've got at home. So then we've got this one, which has got the beautiful round roses on it, all cut out. All these are quite nice, sturdy laces too. I do like to keep good quality laces as best as possible. And we've got a metre of that. So that's a nice wide one. I do have a similar one in a more narrow that you can buy in the shop. Let me see. I don't have it in the room at the moment, so I can't show it to you. Now this one is a more delicate lace, but it is very beautiful and it's good quality. It's all stitched, as you can see there, and you can use either way, you know, for your edging. It's got the little scallops on it. Scallops, whatever. I don't know. It's got the waves. It's got the waves. So we've got just over a metre of that there. And that's in the white as well. So that's white. And that one there was in your white as well. So now we've got to have our dangles. So of course I've included some dangles. This is, I think Joanne calls this my dream catcher dangles. So, because it's got the little round bits. You got a good metre of that there. So you've got to have dangles on your book. I do have other dangles in the store. Like I said, just look me up on Facebook, and in the albums you will find all my laces, or ask me about them. Now, I do cut doilies out from old tablecloths and things like that, so I have a lot of these pieces left over. So you're going to get a piece of this, which is enough to do 2 pages at least, from where I've cut doilies out. So this is your doily crochet trim. So there, you can have a piece of that there. So that's in the cream or the light ecru. And then there's this other piece which is off of the edge of a tablecloth. And I think this is very pretty. It's actually got little love hearts in the scallops there. Well, it looks like little love hearts to me. So you get another piece there, enough to do 2 pages, and some of you will actually end up with a little bit extra like this, where it's come from the corner. So I've done 9 of these kits, and they will be $50 each, Australian. You'll also get 4 of these little tiny baby white doilies, which look lovely with some roses or something in them, or a bit bling. Speaking of which, you get 8 of these beautiful pink roses with the leaves on. You can see like that, the little rolled satin roses. You'll get 8 of those. Because 2 just isn't enough. Neither is 6, so we've got to have 8. So we've got 8 of those. We've got 4 of the little white doilies, and then we go a bit smaller, and we've got 4 of the little tiny Ecro doilies. So, just because. And then we've got our ribbons. So in here you have 2 meters each of the shoestring ribbon, satin ribbons, double-sided satin ribbons, in white and very pale baby pink. So 2 meters each of that, because I reckon you need extra of the small ones. We have 2 meters of this very plain white lace, which is just about good for anything. I use it all the time, so it's my standard go-to. And then we have 2 meters each, 1 meter each of the satin. Now the pink is double-sided, and the hyacinth, which is very pretty, it's not quite blue, but it's called hyacinth. It's very slightly purple. You have 1 meter each of those, and I'm not sure how wide they are. They're, I'm not sure, 1/2 centimetre or something like that. I don't know. I don't have an actual tape measure handy at the moment. Anyway, they're that big. So they're very pretty. So you've got those. You've got your flowers. And last of all, I've included this very gorgeous rose gold cameo, and it does have little gems in there as well. I think you can see those sparkling away there. So I think that's a very pretty cameo just to put on your book. So that is $50 all up for that kit. I think that's all I'm going to put in there. I'll let you know if I change my mind. I'm going to try and keep it within a certain weight. So you can get me on Facebook, on Luscious Laces, and I'll put the link down below. I'll try and remember. All right, bye ladies.